On July 5th, 1971, at around 10:30 in the morning, during water drainage work, a worker felt something on the tip of his shovel. It so happens that it was the exterior wall of the tomb of King Muryeong and his consort. In the following months, 5,232 artifacts were recovered. It is rare that such ancient tombs were not pillaged and left unopened for such a long time, in this case, 1,442 years. The tomb is based on southern Chinese prototypes, but also incorporates unique Baekje kingdom elements. The dimensions of the tomb are 4.2 meters north-south, 2.72 meters east-west, and 3.14 meters in height. King Muryong, whose birth name was Sama or Yung, was the 25th king of Baekje. Baekje was one of the three kingdoms of Korea along Silla and Goguryeo. Baekje was founded in 18 BC and lasted until the year 660. The discovery of his tomb in 1971 was a major archeological discovery in Korea and one of the most important means for us to understand the kingdom of Baekje. His tomb was located in the village of Songsan-ri in Gyeongju City in the South Chungcheong province of South Korea. Muryong is the second son of King Dongseong. The capital was moved from Hwilhaesong, present-day Seoul, to Ungjin. New fortresses and castles were built. King Dongseong established an alliance with Silla through his marriage to a Silla noblewoman in 493. Their alliance was put to the test 2 years later in a coordinated attack against Goguryeo. On Jeju Island, the kingdom of Tamna used to send tribute to Baekje, but failed to do so and was attacked by Baekje in 498. Baekje won and tribute resumed. In the book of Ki, it states that Dongseong sent his army to Liaodong and Liaoxi to attack Goguryeo. Things weren't going smoothly in the new capital. There was a great famine throughout the country in the year 499, and according to the Samguk Sagi, the king did little to stop that. The local clans, namely the Baek, were gaining much more power than the traditionally powerful He and Jin clans. The founder of Buyo, He Musu, was from the He clan. He Musu was known as the father of Jumong, the founder of Goguryeo. Many Baekje queens were from the Jin clan. Dongseong, wanting to put a stop to the gain of power of the Baek clan, exiled Baekga. The Baek clan was greatly resentful and assassinated the king while he was on a hunting expedition. Sama then ascended the throne as King Muryong. In the book of Liang, King Muryong was named Yo-yung. It states that he made Baekje a strong nation again. In the Nihon Shoki, the Chronicles of Japan, we have a different account of King Muryong's life. It states that he was born in 461 and was the son of King Gero, the 21st king of Baekje. It states that Buyo Gonji, the younger brother of King Gero, went to Japan to serve Emperor Yuryaku. King Gero gave his wife, who was Muryong's mother, to Gonji. It states that King Muryong was born on a small Japanese island. He was called Semakishi, as well as King Shima in the Nihon Shoki. Interestingly, there is a shrine in Habiki no Yasuka in Osaka that was built to enshrine Gonji. He is worshipped as the ancestor of the village of Asuka, and his descendants settled in the village of Habiki no Yasuka. So, according to the Nihon Shoki, Muryong grew up in the Yamato region and then went to Baekje to rule. It goes without saying that Muryong, being born in Japan, and perhaps having ruled in Japan can be controversial. So, putting this aside, I will now discuss his life as it is told by Korean historians. Let's start in 501. Muryong subdued a rebellion led by the sponsor of his father's assassination, Baekje. In 502, he sent armies to raid the border of Goguryeo. In 503, he repelled an attack from the Mohe. In 506, he sent relief to famine victims. It's unclear if this famine was the continuation of the one that started during his father's reign in 499 or was a new one. In 507, he ordered officials to build Jangryong-song fortress. The same year, he repelled an attack by joint Goguryeo and Malgal force. In 510, he ordered that river embankments be reinforced due to the danger of flooding, possibly from the Gumgang River. In 512, he dispatched an envoy to the Liang dynasty in China. That same year, he repelled an attack from Goguryeo, who conquered 2 Baekje castles. During this attack, he personally led his troops. In 513, he sent Dan Yangyi, a master of the 5 classics of Confucianism, to Japan. In 516, he dispatched Go Anmu to Japan. Go Anmu is yet another master of the 5 classics of Confucianism. In 521, Muryong declared that Baekje was once again a powerful state. He sent another envoy to Liang, announcing his victories over Goguryeo. The Liang Emperor, Emperor Wu of Liang, bestowed upon him the title of Great General Tranquilizing the East, as well as King of Baekje. These titles are found on a tablet from his tomb. Muryong died in 523. We do not know what brought his demise. During his reign, there was much chaos, but he succeeded in solidifying the power of royal authority and paved the way to the restoration of the country during the Sabi period, from 538 to 660. Sabi was the next capital of Baekje, in present-day Buyo County. Muryong's wife's name is not known. She died in 525, and her casket was found in the tomb along with her husband. His first son, Song, became the 26th king of Baekje. He was known as Buyo Myong or Buyo Myeongnong. His son is also known as the Holy King. He's best known for making Buddhism the state religion and moving the capital to Sabi. He's also known as the one who introduced Buddhism to Japan. The burial goods found in and around the coffins show the power and authority of the king and queen. Many goods also serve as tools to drive away evil spirits. In the king's tomb were found a sword with a dragon and phoenix decorated ring pommel, a gold belt. In the queen's tomb were found bracelets with inscriptions and a dragon design, a silver cup with a bronze stand. The details on the cup are very intricate. In both coffins were found a wooden pillow, a wooden footrest, shoes, gold crown ornaments of the king and queen, very thin and intricate. They are both around 30 centimeters by 14 centimeters. The gold plates are 2 millimeters in thickness. They were meant to be affixed to a royal silk hat on both sides, resembling wings. They have flame and flower patterns. Buddhism was already introduced in Baekje at the time, so they might be inspired by Buddhist traditions, namely the halos of Buddhist sculptures. Gold earrings for the king and queen, gold necklaces for the royal couple, gold hairpins for the king and queen, bronze mirrors for both the king and queen to ward off evil spirits, jade ornaments and glass figurines to also ward evil spirits were found. A Jinmyu-su, an imaginary creature worshipped as a tomb guardian, was found in the entrance of the tomb. It's found in ancient China. Its function is to lead the soul of the dead to immortality. Here are more artifacts that were found in the tombs. It's really something to see objects that are more than 14 centuries old. Spoons, bowls, and chopsticks. Chinese coins. Epitaph plaques. Ornamental knives. There were many cultural exchanges between Baekje and Japan, as well as military alliances. It is also factual that the Japanese imperial family has Baekje descendants. As a matter of fact, Japan's Emperor Akihito said in 2001, "I, on my part, feel a certain kinship with Korea, given the fact that it is recorded in the Chronicles of Japan that the mother of Emperor Kanmu was of the line of King Muryong of Baekje." According to the Shoku Nihongi, the continuation of the Nihon Shoki, Emperor Kanmu's mother, Takano no Niigasa, was a descendant of Prince Junda, the second son of Muryong. Prince Junda was sent to Japan by Muryong in 505 to repair relations with Wa Japan. Prince Junda died in Japan in 513. I think this knowledge should be used to bring forth peace and reconciliation between both countries in this time and age, even though there is a lot of work to be done and past injustices to be repaired. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, and leave a comment.